he wanted to get rid of her because her parents had passed away and everyone saw her as a burden. Even the aunt who had raised her since she was young abandoned her and left. Grandpa angrily yelled at the aunt, "Take this child away quickly! Why don't you hurry up and go with her?" But the aunt replied, "He doesn't want me anymore." Grandpa slammed the door, leaving Heidi calling out for him outside. That night, thunder and heavy rain poured down. Little Heidi had no choice but to sleep in the goat pen, accompanied only by the goats. The next morning, Grandpa went to the pen to milk the goats. Heidi politely greeted him, but Grandpa ignored her and went about his milking. Seeing how pitiful Heidi looked, Grandpa scooped up some goat's milk and gave it to her. Heidi gulped it down, thinking Grandpa would let her stay. But after breakfast, Grandpa said he was going to send her away. He took her to a church where the priest checked her teeth, remarking that they were strong and healthy. The priest said he was going into town in 3 days to see if anyone would adopt her. If not, she would have to be sent to an orphanage. With no other options, Grandpa had to take Heidi back home for now. Back at his place, Heidi asked, "Do I have to sleep in the goat pen again tonight?" Grandpa replied, "Suit yourself." Heidi went to Grandpa's room, which only had a table, a chair, and a bed. Nowhere for her to sleep. Curious, she climbed up to the attic and found it full of hay. Delighted, she rolled around in it and decided she would sleep there that night. At dinner, she told Grandpa she didn't want to go to the orphanage. Seeing his cold expression, she could only lower her head in disappointment. The next day, Heidi excitedly ran outside, drank the goat's milk Grandpa had prepared, and washed her face with clear mountain spring water. Grandpa made her sausage and cheese, and told Peter to take her up to the Alps to herd goats. When Heidi got to the mountain, she was overjoyed. She ran barefoot through the grass, flowing with the wind. As Heidi played with the goats, Peter eyed her lunch hungrily. He grabbed the ham and cheese, taking big bites. Seeing Heidi running over, he quickly put it back. Heidi noticed someone had bitten into her ham and cheese. Due to copyright issues, we can only share the story up to here. If you're interested, check out the original movie called Heidi.